My name is Sarah. I am 35 years old. I have a husband. His name is Daniel. We live in a nice house. I have a good job and a good car. My life looks perfect. But I have a secret, a big secret. I do not love my husband. Daniel is a good man. He is kind, gentle, and handsome. He loves me very much. I can see it in his eyes every day. Every morning he wakes up early and makes breakfast for me. The coffee is always hot. The food is always good. He smiles and says, "Good morning, Sarah." I smile back and say, "Good morning, Daniel." But my smile is not real. My heart is not happy. He packs my lunch before I go to work. He puts a small note inside the bag. It says, "Have a good day. I love you." I read the note every day. Every day I feel more sad. I am not a bad person, but I live a lie. My whole life feels like a lie. This marriage is not real for me. 5 years ago, my life was very different. I had a small design studio. I worked very hard, but I failed. I lost my money, my business, and my home. My friends left me. I was alone. I slept in a small, cheap room. I had little food. I felt hopeless. I thought my life was over. Then I met Daniel. He worked in a small bookstore cafe. It was warm and quiet inside. I went there one evening just to rest. He came to my table and said softly, "You look tired. Are you okay?" At first, I did not want to talk, but he was very kind. So I told him my story about my business, my failure, and my loneliness. He listened. He did not judge me. After I finished, he brought me a cup of coffee and a sandwich. He said, "This is for you. Please eat." I wanted to cry. I had no money to pay. I said, "I cannot take this." He smiled and said, "It is okay. Sometimes we all need help." I went to that cafe every day. Daniel always gave me food and talked to me. He asked about my life. He gave me hope. He helped me find a small apartment. He helped me find a new job. He became my only friend. He saved me. I felt very thankful. I thought this feeling was love. I made a mistake. One evening we were walking in the park. The sunset was soft and orange. I looked at him and said, "Daniel, you saved my life. I want to be with you always." He smiled. His eyes were full of tears. He said, "I want that too." We got married. I thought I was doing the right thing. I thought I could learn to love him, but I was wrong. Now we live in a beautiful house. We have money. We have a good life, but I am not happy. I feel trapped. His love is strong, but I feel like I live in a cage. Every kind word feels like another lock. My heart wants to be free. Sometimes I sit alone and think, why can't I love this good man? I feel guilty. I feel trapped. I know he thinks we are happy. He does not know the truth in my heart. Last month it was my birthday. When I came home from work, the lights were off. Suddenly, the lights turned on. All our friends shouted, "Surprise!
Happy birthday!"
Daniel had planned a big party for me. He hugged me and said, "Happy birthday, my love." Everyone was smiling. I smiled too, but inside, I felt empty. A few weeks later, I got sick. I had a high fever. Daniel stayed home to take care of me. He cooked soup, gave me medicine, and read books to me. He was the perfect husband. I felt even more guilty. Why can't I love this good man? What is wrong with me? Last night we had dinner together. He cooked my favorite meal. He lit candles. He held my hand. He looked into my eyes and said, "Sarah, our life is so good. We have a home, good jobs, and love. Let's make our life even better. Let's have a baby." His words froze me. A baby. A child. I could not breathe. He looked so happy, full of dreams, but I could not give him what he wanted. It was not fair to him. It was not fair to the child. He deserves real love, not this lie. I sat quietly, my heart pounding. I knew what I had to do. I had to tell him the truth. It would break his heart. It would hurt him very much. But a lie would hurt us both. I looked at his smiling face. My hands were shaking. I took a deep breath and said, "Daniel, I need to tell you something. I do not love you. I cannot give you the life you want. I am so sorry." His smile disappeared. His eyes became sad. He was quiet for a long time. Then he said softly, I understand. I am hurt, but I am glad you told me. Thank you for being honest." I felt tears in my eyes. It was painful, but I also felt a small relief. The lie was over. The truth was hard, but it was better than living in a cage. I knew our lives would change. We might be apart, but at least we could start again, honestly. What would you do if you were in Sarah or Daniel's place? Tell me in the comments.